feeling good. It's Wednesday. The days are flying by like whoosh, so fast. I find that as I get old, or should I say older. April 24th, the big day, that's my birthday. I will be 58 years old on this planet, successfully warm, dry, fed. That in itself, if you think about it, is quite the accomplishment, right? If you can just keep yourself warm, dry, fed, you're doing well. Today, I'm half awake, so please be patient with me. I want to say hello to Bruce Van Horn this morning. I also want to say hello to Terry Porter, who was on the show yesterday. Thank you so much. He came up when he saw Laura. I also want to send a shout out to one of my favorite people on Twitter, Alicia, who has done for many, many years these beautiful quotes. She's amazing. Also want to send a shout out to Ian Jones. If you're out there, Ian, I love your post. Antonio Grasso is a huge influencer as well that I also want to send out a shout out to. There are thousands and thousands of people on the Twitter stream of consciousness. Lots of people doing business, lots of people just being positive. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So at this time of the morning, we're just waking up, doing our best, saying hello to the world. That's all you can do. There we go. Me and Buddha in the morning. Sorry, I'm a Christian, so I don't believe in that stuff. That's okay. That's all right. Are you newly from Periscope? Or I don't recognize your symbol there. When I was a little boy, not that long ago, okay, maybe a really long time ago, I really believed in Jesus. Everything was Jesus. So I believe it's one of the pathways. Yeah, well, I believe that there are multiple paths that lead to the same messages, right? For enlightenment, fulfillment. Candy, how are you? Laura wanted you to be in her scope last night, her broadcast. She had talked to you before. That's my daughter, Laura Hope. I don't even know if you know that. Oh, it's funny. One way, Jesus. You sound like my good friend Jose. He's the same. Very rigid in his beliefs. There is one creator. Yes. To each his own, right? I love that people are passionate about their beliefs. I used to go in these rooms, and it was funny. It was atheists, Christians, and people like myself who I would deem to be spiritual, right? Spiritual people. And oh my God, it would get heated. People would be crazy in there saying awful things to each other because they didn't share the same beliefs. And I don't like to judge other people for their beliefs because I've had many beliefs throughout the year. Yeah. She said that you had reached out to her and we're going to teach her how to speak Japanese or something. So, but if you want to watch the show, it was yesterday and it's something like Michael and Laura Hope speak or something along the lines of that. And it's also her boyfriend and her dog and it's a whole lot of things. It's good times for everybody. Oh, you saw it. So then you know. She reached out for you. She was like, invite Candy. So I was like, I don't know if she'll even be out. Hopefully she's out there. She can hear you. We don't know, right? You are truly blessed. True love lives beyond this realm. Never lose faith in the power of simple acts of kindness. Thank you for all the ways of divine healing in the Twitter universe. And that's all we're looking for, right? Is a little healing during this time. And if you find that through Christianity, if you find that, through being a Buddhist, or, if you're into the Tao or the Tao Te Ching or Hindu, there's so many wonderful paths. I read it one time. There is over 5,000 registered practicing religions in the world. That's a lot of religions. Some people believe it's going to be one, and it'll be a new one, and it'll be forced. That doesn't sound fun. And that's what people deem in the future. There will be one belief system. You basically toe the line or you're in trouble. Lost souls will never understand the way you process your thoughts, so choose to love them anyways. They are also in an ever unfolding stage of questioning themselves, so don't take it personally when they laugh at your way of living. And it's true, you're not always going to have people agree with your way of thinking. They just are not going to. That is crazy. Do you believe in the healing of light, like candles, incense, things like that? My wife loves that. Good morning. Are you at work already, sir? Are you on your way to work? Bob, I will try again. Sometimes you just got to put that intention out there, hope for the best, see how things go. I hope things are going well for you, Bob. Yesterday was crazy. I tried to get on as many times as I could because there was a rumor that they may shut it all down at midnight. But it doesn't look like they did. I'm not sure. So maybe it's taken them a little longer than they thought it would. So I've invited you. Let's see here. Yeah, you're the only person I've invited so far. Yeah. And yeah, I can't even see. It's so funny. If you, good morning. I see you a lot now. I like that, Mrs. Goober. I'm going hoarse here. Too much talking. So, saw a lot of this yesterday. People praying, people wanting things to change, people very, very upset about Periscope. Like, I mean, extremely upset. People being punchy about it. For a lot of people, for 5 years, 6 years, that was their go-to platform. That's where their friends and family were. I said this yesterday. I didn't fully understand it. I don't think I was involved in it at the right time. It seemed very toxic to me. There he is. I hear sounds in the background. He's got his monitor going. There you go.
Morning, how you doing?
I can hear your broadcast, buddy.
Sorry, it's on Clubhouse. I can't really, when you're in a studio, you can't really.
Can you turn it down a bit?
I can actually leave. I'll leave it so you can come back in. That's what I'll do.
Thank you, sir. He's in Clubhouse land.
Sorry, I've been doing a lot of just connecting, meet some great people. That's all.
Is that your new muse? Like, have you met some nice people on there?
Yeah,
is it?
I've been into some great. I've been invited to some great networking places.
Yeah,
global on Zoom and stuff.
I'm going to be respectful. I just got rid of the Buddhist statement there. Yeah. I know you're the way of the light, so I won't force you.
No, I've been doing some nice connecting actually. Just a hello to everybody in the chat.
Yeah,
No, I've just been invited to networking meetings on Zoom from people from around the world. It's been nice,
yeah.
and to something different. Yeah, it's I'm not it's good. I'm not gonna. It's nice to be able to do something, learn, and make. It's just educational. It's about redeveloping your head, And I've been getting busy again. I'm busy tomorrow, so
What does that mean? That statement.
well,
Redevelop your head. What does that mean?
well,
Because
okay. Maybe it's like it's redeveloping. It's more just
it's your next book.
it's the next T-shirt. No, uh,
Woo!
no, joking on that part. No, I think it's just more. We all get a bit stagnant sometimes in our head. We all get it's just redeveloping things and
How old are you?
I'm 45.
45. Okay, so this
Well, it's
is
just
common. No, this is
no,
common.
yeah.
I had someone the other day, almost in tears, saying because of COVID, they had to find a new way. Maybe have to go back to school, retool themselves. And
Well,
they were frustrated.
mhm.
Are you there going, maybe I
no,
can't clean forever? Maybe this
no, no,
isn't
no.
my
Well,
path?
no. I'll be honest with you. I've been on and I know I go on about Clubhouse now. I know people you love it or hate it. Okay, hi Bob, coming in. Love the reason he's dropped. People love it or hate it. Okay. There's been rooms in there, people who have literally been in Clubhouse who complete strangers around the world. Hi Bob.
Hi,
Complete
Bob.
strangers around the
What's up,
world
guys?
who have.
Let's welcome Bob Fraser. Let
I
let
welcome
let
welcome Bob.
let's be kind.
Thank you.
Let's find a way. I promise you, I'll let you talk about Clubhouse.
You know, they changed the whole.
Bob,
They cha-
what we're talking about right now is trying to find your way during and after COVID. Like if you're my age,
21.
but you have to, I think, reinvent yourself all the time. You have to reinvent, and you can't get too worried about what people are thinking or feeling.
I would
There we
agree with
go.
that.
Yeah.
Are you guys able to see me? Because they changed the app on the phone. I can't see
Yeah, no,
anything.
we see you. Full glory. All the women, I can feel them going, there he is. Where's he been? I don't need to see Fraser or Michael ever again, but my God, who is this Bob guy?
Yeah, I
I
can't.
hear these voices, right? So it's okay. Now, but beyond that, Manui, um, I've had people in tears, Fraser, like crying,
Well, this is what
saying,
yeah,
"Go
this is what
ahead."
I'm saying that there's actually people in rooms in Clubhouse will come on. It's rooms specifically like for mental health, and people have come in and they're literally just being poured out the heart. They're poured out their struggles. They're poured out what they've been dealing with,
Yeah,
and they found it a complete and utter refreshing release just to be able to go forward.
I
And it's
love that you use the word release.
well,
Why did you use release of all the
because it
words
is
in the word?
you're unburdening they've found they've never it's sometimes if you go into a place when it's
Mm-hmm.
complete strangers people who are just
Yes,
offering either a shoulder to cry on or
yes.
a listening ear
Is it
and
mostly women in this room?
no it's mixed there's men and women all over and
Okay,
it's
because
basically
I
they're
would
listening
understand. I would understand more then. Because if you're
um
going in there, seeking affection from women, then
no
I
no
would understand. Okay,
no it's
keep going.
people who it's basically it's people who are simply genuinely just wanting to needing something to encourage them or just to unburden themselves because they're struggling
Yeah,
and it's been great it's
but
been
I have Bob. I have all the encouragement I want. He's right here.
I know.
That's all you
Anyway,
need, and it's visual.
I'll stop talking about Clubhouse because I know you
It's
don't like.
it's it's visual.
Sorry.
No, no. I'm here's the thing, and I'm not being rude, and please don't take it this way.
Go on.
But I've heard repeatedly that people go in there and they're like you and I, and you're a bulldozer. You're a king bulldozer. I'm a bulldozer. Do you know what that term means? They go in and they just run over everyone. They just keep talking. And if you breathe, they're on you. And you know what I mean? Like if you even go,
Well,
no,
it,
and 3 hours later, the guy's still going. And you're
it
thinking,
all depends on where you go. It all depends. There's rooms you just have. These are probably rooms. Yeah, there is rooms like that. I completely agree.
Yeah.
But there's lots and lots of rooms. It's like a pick and mix candy store. You take your pick and what works for you. There's small rooms, and there's a room I go into regularly. And there's a guy set up by Mike Armstrong, and it's called Screw the Big Rooms. The reason why it's called Screw the Big Rooms because it's a small room, and it's actually people come in and you get a nice conversation going. You can network easily, and it's brilliant.
So it's like a coffee shop.
Yes.
It's like a coffee. Why don't you have that without the screwing in it?
Just I didn't. It's not my title, so it's not my.
Okay.
But it
Fraser, put it on pause for a sec. Bob's trying to talk. 1 sec. Go ahead.
For it, Bob.
What app are you talking about?
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse, like the sandwich. Like the sandwich.
Oh yeah. No, I've never used it.
No, I like to see people's faces because to me, they could be doing this, going, "I love Fraser," and they're going,
talking right behind your back.
I call an Aiden. No, I know what you mean. I know you like to see people's faces, but
I do.
But I've been invited to some great networking meetings, and you get to see.
I think there's women in these rooms, buddy. That's what I think it is, and they've got some nice voices. Unfortunately, with Happs, it's mostly, let's be real, it's males.
Respectfully, if you're not on it, you're never going to know. That's the main thing. And you're not
on Clubhouse. I'm a bulldozer. If I go in there, I'll take over the goddamn thing, and people will want to kill me.
But I suppose that's up to you. It's your choice at the end of the day. Right?
I don't think I'm an evolved human. I don't think I can do that. I'm too much of a Showtime guy.
Well, anyway, we're on Happs, we're on your broadcast. I'm not going to talk about Clubhouse. I'm just saying that I find it benefit for me. That's it.
No, I'm just messing with you.
I know. I'm just messing.
So Bob, tell us what you're thinking, feeling after this Clubhouse sandwich.
Well, I want to try this button on here. Says next step. I'm going to hit that. If I lose you guys, I'll jump right back on again.
Yeah. That's the problem with apps. They change these apps so fast. You need a course.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Good morning, Donald.
Okay, it didn't do anything.
Afternoon, I should say.
But I do have to go on mute because I am grabbing gas. So give me 1 second, okay?
Yeah, or you can talk to the people out there. You could do the Randy. That's what Randy does, and asks really inappropriate things to them just to get her.
I suppose it's the day is it's the rest in peace Periscope, unfortunately. So there'll be a lot of sensitive people kicking around today due to the fact of it closing.
How do you feel about that? Like you and I talked in private. You and I talked in private, and
I see that. Okay, Periscope's been around for a while now, and I think if people who have invested their time and it's like any platform, any social media, and during the last year, a lot of people have got to know more new people and more people more because we've had to use social media, we've had to use video platforms,
right?
So, Periscope, they've built a lot of people who have built up a lot of following, built up a sort of connections. They've met people in person, and for something to close, it's obviously.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at the comments here. Do you want me to read the troll ones, or do you want me to read your comments? Colin, I see you there, buddy. I've even invited you up.
So
the only person I've had on here is a troll, and you. Hello from Lincoln. He wants me to read this. Fraser, you doodly firm day. I think that's what he says. Hello from Copenhagen, which is Donald. Good afternoon. Read the comments, Michael. And then the troll said, I fart in my car. There you go. Like, we missed all those. He wants me to read about farts that some troll leaves on there. My grandma used to say when she farted, she'd go, better out than in, Michael. And I would go, for who? And she'd go, of course, for me.
So for those who really use, anyway, for those who use Periscope a lot, they've obviously created like a family and they've created a lot of good friends and met people. So I understand they're going to be at sad times, but when one door closes, a new door opens, and everyone can just transfer over to their Happs or whatever other platforms are out there at the moment because there's so much being created. End of the day, they can reconnect. They can still connect in a different place, different home, You got to move. People move house. You sell a house.
Yeah.
You move to a new one.
My grandma was wise. You know what she used to say to me? Just slow down the Fraser. Just tell him to breathe.
That's
Less words. Just breathe. Just breathe, buddy. It's okay. Pretend you're on Clubhouse and nobody's listening.
I'm not. No, I'm just reading Colin's comment where Colin says wherever you may let your wind go free. That's what my gran used to say. So I'm just doing. Reading.
I love that. You do the comments and you do them well and you do them slow. But I find when I poke you too much, it's just like, and I know you well and I can't even understand. Like someone said yesterday, they went, "What the hell is he saying?" Anyway, he's just talking fast. You talk fast.
So that's what Colin's saying. His granny said that. So
yeah, Colin, come up. Then you don't have to comment. I can even have you in the background, and we can hear the soulful sounds of Colin with his silky smooth voice. Women all over the world will praise you for that voice. I like this one. Fraser is the stud muffin. I would agree with that one. There you go. See, if they're half decent, I'll put. I think that is some merch we should have for you, buddy.
Obviously,
stud muffin.
It's like whether in church or chapel, let it rattle. That was the second part of it. Okay, cool. Boom.
Okay.
I'm just doing the comments.
we got a whole lot of one-liners. Yeah. So this Randy Terrorist, if I brought you up, would you show your face?
He's in YouTube, so he can't come up.
Well, join Happs. If you like,
he might have Happs. He's commenting from YouTube, so that's why
he was really angry with. I know Randy because Randy was making terrible comments about being a Christian. And I think ever since then, he's lit a fire under his butt. So, and I get that. If you're really passionate about what you feel, and I think you understand this, Fraser, right? Like when people are disrespectful. But I don't really think Randy ever comes malicious. Mm-hmm. And you got to remember, when you do so many broadcasts, you can get a little bit nasty, a nasty curmudgeon, because you lose the patience.
I've never seen him get nasty or angry or.
I think.
Well, he called me a butthole yesterday twice. and so I disagree. And I laughed because what I did was I asked him why he played all this footage. He played 3 hours of footage from Periscope, and I said, "Well, what was the benefit?" And then he just lost it. I hit the wrong button, and then I knew I hit the wrong button, and so I embraced the butthole.
Colin's getting his first prick this morning. His jab this morning. He's getting his first one.
Yeah, has it been a while for you getting the jab?
He's getting his first. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you get older, the jabs are infrequent. Now, if you're a stud, like Bob here, you're busy. You might even need to take a breath occasionally, right? And just go, look, I can't keep this pace. Yeah.
So, Mr. Porcher, can you please drop your pants? We need to. we need to give you a vaccine.
See, I'm right. See, it says Jesus is God. Yeah, Jesus is God. Sure, and I'm okay with that. Allah is. Oh, I get it. Okay. Okay, I get why he's upset with Randy. I get it.
Just laughing at Colin's comments is brilliant.
Yes. Well, say it. Touch one's toes.
Touch one's toes. LOL.
And don't drop the soap. What a classy show we've become.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Okay, you look like you're about to pop, buddy. Like a kernel of corn. Like, relax. Your head is so red right now.
I know.
Yes.
He gets. Why don't you don't lift weights? You'll faint.
I know.
Okay.
Back to your.
Okay, no, I want Bob to talk for a sec. Just calm down. Just
Bob.
I don't want to mute you. Just calm down. So, Bob, I know you got to go soon. What are you currently grateful for?
I am grateful for the life that I'm living today, for my children. Um,
Yes.
as you know, I've been extremely busy. There's somebody new in my life, and
Yes.
just experiencing a whole new journey. And
Yeah.
it's been an amazing ride. So
Yeah. It's scary too, though, when you're in a new relationship.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like juggling. Like I still have my family, my children, and now it's the other side too. So it's like a balance.
Right.
Um, but it's been fun. I just haven't had much time to be on here between that and work, and it's just been crazy. So, but I am completely grateful for that this morning for sure.
I'm so proud of you that you're staying in the real world,
Yeah,
right? Because we have individuals, their whole life is listening to Clubhouse, you know, lifting weights, and their head becomes red, reading nasty comments from trolls and lonely, perverted men. Uh,
that's how you
I'm
know.
glad that
That's how
you
you know
have
the personal is
beautiful,
really coming to an
rich
end.
relationships. That's good because that's what it's about. It's connection. The only reason we're on these platforms right now, most of us, is we've lost connection with
That's
the
right.
outside world. It sounds like you go to work every day. So what do they do there? Do they have distancing? Do you have shields? Do you wear like a bubble? Are you like the boy in the bubble, like John Travolta? How does that work?
No, there's days that I work from home, and then there's
Yeah.
days that I'm in office. But the majority, my responsibility is field personnel. So
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of guys that are in the field working. So I do have to show face, every now and then. But I do have the opportunity to work from home as well. So usually when I work from home, I start my day a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Are you
I
full
I
time at home, Mike?
well, I have a weird job. So um I promote Twitter. I check on the building to make sure everything's okay. I work at this beautiful temple. It's a Masonic temple. Occasionally, there's things where people need to come in and go out, and I'm there. That's kind of the extent of my job. I was there yesterday. It was wonderful. I'm there every day, and there's certain things that have to be maintained. Let's put it that way. In Toronto right
Yeah,
now, there's a huge homeless problem, so you have to really be kind about it. But if you don't talk to these people, they'll overtake your space.
yeah. They have that
And
issue too in Philadelphia that they're battling too with the homeless people. They're trying to
yeah,
remove them from certain places, right?
and I live in a very affluent area, and they're breaking into the drugstores, and they're breaking into the Loblaws, and they're breaking into the little shops, and the thing is, these people are already struggling that own the
Right.
restaurants, right? Like the last thing they need to pay for is a window.
Correct.
So I heard up the street they stole perfume.
Wow.
And back in the day, they used to steal smokes. That was the thing, right? They go in and steal all the smokes from the variety stores and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think that's very low vibrational stuff. But I noticed yesterday that the servers kept crashing, Fraser, here.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah, it was not good. Now, this morning, there's nobody on. So we're having no problems. Have you noticed we're
Exactly.
no glitches, no. I think the
Only.
infrastructure that they have cannot handle a certain amount of people, and it was way beyond that yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was doing weird stuff.
I'm
Really.
going. I'm going to be doing a well. What I'm going to be doing, I'll do it sort of later Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm going to be doing. Hi, Candy. I'm going to be
Hi.
showing. I'm going to be showing the Passion of the Christ film.
Yeah.
I'm going to upload it into Happs and just play it through Happs
Yeah.
for people to watch if they want to, because it's Easter.
Perfect. Okay, Fraser. When a
So,
guest comes in, we welcome them. We show
welcome,
them
Candy.
love.
How you doing?
We show them love. Candy, we have the wonderful stylings of Fraser I call it the freestyle of Fraser. Oh, I love that. And Bob Urban, who's here.
Hi, Candy. How are you?
If it's a really good day, he's got a muscle shirt on. It's not working out that today, but that's okay. And then the old fart me, Michael Bathurst, and that's what they've been talking about, farts in the
Listen, I know,
broadcast
um, I know
in
Michael just
Clubhouse.
got up, and I do apologize, but
You got to
I'm just
go.
pulling into the office now. But
Yeah.
Michael, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for inviting me up. Fraser, nice to see you again. Everybody have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Take it easy, Bob. All the best, mate.
Okay, he's gone. There you go, Candy.
Yes.
How are you? I'm glad to have you here, and thank you for using your phone. You know better now, so we don't get the vibrator sound.
Exactly.
Have you figured out what that is?
I know. I didn't figure it out, but
No, it's
no,
something.
it's
It's something. It's okay.
something. It's something. I was
But
watching the video 10 hours ago that you made with Laura. I said, "Okay, I'm listening. I'm listening." Okay.
yeah, she mentioned you. I think near the end.
Yes. Not
Yeah,
not at the middle.
yeah, I can't remember.
I can't remember. I just off. I'm just off.
Fraser cannot stop touching his microphone. Hi,
No, I
Fraser.
was moving it away because I was going to do some stuff. It's fine. I was just moving away from me so I could carry
Nani?
on and just ignore me.
So, Candy,
Yes.
what's going on with you? How are things in your world? Give us an update in the world of Candy. How's it going?
Okay. The candy world is great. Japan is great.
It's just you. It's just you right
Oh,
now.
you me? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Do I
We
have
got Colin too. Hi, Colin.
Oh, the UK
See-
stallion is here. Oh gosh, I have
Yeah.
to behave.
Good morning.
See
Oh,
there.
see, I have to
Say. Tell her that she's beautiful or something. Just to make her dig. Go ahead, Colin.
I was just saying good morning.
my
Good morning, Candy. Good morning, Michael. Good morning to the awesome Fraser. How is everybody?
Colin.
We're good. We're
Oh,
good.
hiya gozaimasu.
Candy's as beautiful as the cherry blossom that she stands
Oh
in
my-
front of.
Oh my god. Arigatou gozaimasu. Okini, Freddy-sama, Colin-sama, okini.
I understand every single word of that. Every single word. It made complete sense.
Exactly. If you don't know Japanese, then forget about it. It says, I really said thank you. That's it. No cursing, but I said thank you.
In Fraser's.
Michael.
Yes, sir. What would you like? How can I help you today? I'm so glad you're here.
Mm.
I liked your lovely comments in the side there that were making
Oh,
Fraser out of his mind.
yeah, I'm just trying to inject a little bit of humor there just to keep the troll happy. You seem to have developed a troll, Michael. What's that all about? What's
Oh,
happening?
he comes in. He's mad at Randy. Randy was disrespectful to Jesus, and now
Oh.
he's has a distaste, and that's why his name is Randy Terrorist. So there you go. Which is
Randy terrorist. Does that mean he walks around with an erection?
well, Jesus, where do you go from there? Behave. He's not even here to defend himself. Come on, be kind.
Okay.
Be kind.
Okay, I'm going to put something up. We're going to go in a different direction. Does anybody, if anybody can read this or interpret this, does anybody have a big enough screen to read what that is? Because it's kind of a play on words here.
Oh, I like that. Shall I read it?
Yes, you shall.
Two nuns in a bath. One says, "Where's the soap?" The other one says, "It does, doesn't it?" I like that, Michael. I like that.
Yeah, I don't really think that is
Right.
what it says.
Right.
I don't see that wording there, sir. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm not seeing there.
Four nuns and a vicar.
Yeah, I know. Candy, can you read that? Do you see that at all? It's too small, right?
It is too small. I can read it through my phone, but
yeah. So listen, if you watch this on a big screen, you'll get it. It's quite cute. It's quite cute. It is. It's wonderful.
I have some words for you, so everybody. So listen to me. So this is for you. You're starting your day. I'm just finishing my day, and this is 31. March 31, the last day of March for me. So this is wisdom words for you to keep and try to keep. Okay?
Okay.
So learn to love without condition, talk without bad intention,
Mm.
give without any reason, and most of people care for people without any expectation. And that's for you for your day to begin with.
Do you believe in unconditional love?
Oh, yes, I totally do. Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
And I notice you give freely of your time.
Ultimate.
Oh, yeah. All of our love. In the world, in this world, since last year, we had all the chaos. Everything is going on. We just have to have faith, love, and stick together.
Well,
And that's it.
Walt. Good morning, Walt. Good
Good
morning,
morning,
Sarah. Good
Walt is
morning,
so
good afternoon,
loved.
Bernie.
Walter.
Good morning, afternoon, evening,
Yeah. Good morning,
wherever you
Walt.
are.
Walt's making a big difference. He
Walt,
really is in many
Bernie,
people's lives. Keep doing what you're doing. I invited Walt. It'd
Walt.
be nice to see him. What time
Yeah.
is it there, Candy?
It is already 8 o'clock
Yes.
JST time. So tomorrow will be April 1st,
Yes.
April Fool's Day. Don't be fooled.
Walt.
April.
Walt.
I'm just reminding you. I'm just reminding you pre ahead of time. Don't be fooled.
Well, one of my dearest friends, his name is John
Hey,
Gilbert.
Bernie.
I hope he sees this. He is born on April 1st. So I want him to know that I'll be thinking of him tomorrow. And maybe I'll even mention him tomorrow. So, John, if you're out there, John Gilbert, him and I had a lot of crazy times together when we were young.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And one more thing before I go. One more thing before I go, because it's midnight here, so I need to rest. And this is for you again, Michael, Fraser, Colin, and for those people who's going to watch this in replay, and for those people in the chat, I love you, and this is all for you. We just remember, never doubt ourselves. Don't. You have all something in yourself within you that you don't know. We are all amazing and capable of doing things in the right way. Thank you. And that's for you.
Excellent.
I love it.
Excellent words, Candy. Excellent words. Michael, I'm going to have to leave you as well.
Swift.
So, Candy, have a great day. Michael, have a great day. Please have a great day. Bernie, have a great day.
Colin,
Walt, have a great day.
Colin,
Right,
be a beacon. Are you available tonight, sir?
Yep.
Yes, I hope he's available tonight.
Oops.
Oops. What? Well, you got to hear his voice, and that's what was really important. You know, we want to make sure that you have these things.
Exactly.
Yes,
so
he does have a silky smooth voice. Oh my lord, eh?
He does.
Yeah, it's like butter on the toast.
Oh yeah, thank you for the time. Thank you for the invite. Thank you for this lovely moment that I shared my own through voice, and that is my own words of wisdom written 5 years ago when I was sick and I was so lost. Those words come out from nowhere.
Oh my God, we got Walt in the house.
Welcome.
Walt, I hear the trumpet sounding. Bum ba-na, bum ba-na, ba-na,
Hey guys.
ba-na. The rubber boot champion. Yes. No, you have to look like a radish that when you get stressed out and your head's gonna pop. Then you got the full. When he gets really excited, I get worried. His head gets so red.
I know.
Candy.
I'm gonna let Walt let you have the platform.
Okay, buddy.
Have a great show. I love you
Hey
guys.
Fraser, how you doing?
Good to see you, Walt.
Hi Candy.
I've got things to go and do.
Yeah, take care.
Did I say something?
Yeah, you did. It's okay. It's okay. You know, it's all right. You did the armpit thing, and that was it. No, how you doing, Walt?
I'm doing good. How's yourself?
Good. I think.
Are
you staying, Fraser? Or do you want me to beam you down? What?
I'm gonna go and get my butt moving. So I've got some work to do, and I'll catch
all right.
up with you guys. I'll let Walt have
Yeah. Are you going to do a couple of arm curls before you go? Anything?
No. I'll leave.
None of that. Not today.
Listen, everybody, obviously, for a lot, just a message to everybody out there. Yes,
yeah.
For the people who were obviously invested time in Periscope here, understand that it will be a sad time, but look forward to your new chapter on Happs or whatever.
What's happened, Fraser?
He must have beamed down.
He mentioned something about Periscope. Something
yeah, The Periscope gods got him. I think that's what happened there. I think they when they shut down Periscope, they shut him down. No, we've been chewing on that way too long.
I know. I've just been staying away from people's. I've done my little thing from the top of the mountains. I've got my little group of people, which I'm so delighted to have. But I've stayed away out of people's broadcasts the last couple of weeks. I found there's a lot of drama which is happening at the moment, and it's not nice drama either.
No. Well, and the other thing that I've seen, and it's like a breakup. Yeah. Right? That's what it's like to people, and they feel they invested all this time in it, and they've lost their way. Jimmy Ritz, how you doing? Good to see you.
I don't just see it as the Periscope. I see things happening on Happs now, which is not nice as well.
Explain. Are you talking about the trolls? The trolls are from Periscope.
There's something been going on with driving anyway. Let's just put it on that side. Now, I don't believe this should be. Maybe I don't agree on people driving and broadcasting, but the way it was actually broadcast across, I think there was a lot of things which was totally said which was wrong on there. I even heard.
Okay, slow down a bit and break it down. Let's do it in little chunks. I heard here.
Referring to it was not right to actually talk to a person who was at the side of you as a passenger. That was actually wrong on broadcast. It was wrong to drink a sip of water while you was actually driving. There was just a load of garbage. It wound me up. I wanted to get into the broadcast, but I thought I need to hold back here.
Have you ever seen Randy, though? He is very aware. Like, he's looking in his mirror. He's looking around. Yeah. He's driving.
Exactly. I totally...
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't, but you know what? Honestly, Walt, I don't know if some people can do that. I don't know if they have the capacity to be doing more than one or two things.
Why is it being brought up though? I mean, this is what I don't understand, and it's causing a lot of drama through it, and that really it wound me up. But there's also the biggest one now where I'm not going to name names or anything like that, but a very, very popular broadcaster was actually body shamed by another broadcaster. And I am a sponsor of the one who got body shamed and on a private WhatsApp group and everything like that. And she is very, very upset. Very, very upset.
You know what I've noticed too? Well, we've been on here. How long have you been on, Walt? On Happs?
On Happs, 104 days today.
104?
104, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And I think we joined around the same time, to be honest. Mine's 102, 103, somewhere. We've seen a lot on this channel. We've seen a lot of changes. We've seen, 35 app changes, maybe? Easily 35, right?
Definitely.
And it's getting better all the time. What I've noticed recently, though, is we are getting some of the underbelly of Periscope. They got nowhere to go, and they're coming here. And I did Periscope, so I'm used to it.
Yeah.
And I love what Randy says. Unless you have a metal spine, do not be a broadcaster.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the trolls, they have not affected you. Sorry, hi Max, how are you, my friend? Good to see Max here as well. And Griselle, we appreciate you, Griselle. What a wonderful broadcaster out in India there. Awesome people. And Swift Beats, hi Mel. I'll just catch up with you there, Michael. We don't want to leave these people hanging on.
No, I love that. I love that when you're... This is the reason I've always said that you and I should do a weekly show. One day a week, we'll get together. I'm very woo. You're very centered. You're in reality. I'm in space. And I think it works. And then if we get really bored, we'll bring Fraser in, and I don't know where he's from.
I'm centered when I'm this side of the camera. I'm not at the top of the mountains. My God, it's just
I love that side of you, though. This is good, and this is you stretching and growing. You don't want to get too comfortable in one format.
No.
You got to learn to dance in all formats. And I find you're calmer when you're in the room with me, where you're very animated on the mountain, which I like.
I sing up the mountains.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a lot more confident now, as in when you send
explain
that
that.
invite.
Explain that, because a lot of people are going to broadcast for the first time soon.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
and they all assume that you get to this point where it feels like I have people say to me, it's like you're just talking to me. Like, it's like you don't care. Well, if you've done it long enough, it is kind of like talking to the room, and you're there. Like, you're there. You just don't know you're there.
Yeah.
But when I used to first go on, I was like, oh God, I was hyper freaking violently. I was like crazy. This is 10 years ago. Oh, what if I stutter? All these thoughts. Where now it's like, if it goes sideways, it goes sideways.
Exactly.
And it will. And it will.
Totally.
And you teaches you cannot control life.
No. But what you've got to bear in mind as well is, hi, Max. Great to see you too. I always enjoy Max's broadcasts there. Max is a big theatre goer, and I also, that's probably one of my greatest things as well. I love going to see the theatre and everything like that. But one thing you've got to bear in mind when you're actually broadcasting as well is remember everything you actually say on screen is also noted by so many people, and it's recorded there, and people screenshot, they capture video, and it can be shared to lots of other people. So you've got to be very, very wary of what you actually say on broadcast.
Yes.
As well,
read this. Read this. Can you see it?
Be mindful. Be grateful. Be positive. Be true. Be kind. Story of my life. I totally
you live
agree.
you live those principles.
100%.
You are the embodiment of that. That's why you are so deeply loved on this program.
Oh, you're very kind.
No, I'm serious. As soon as you came up, everybody's whoa. So you are resonating. No, hear me out. Everything is vibration. Look at this. This is Fraser. Hi, Fraser.
Oh no.
So yesterday someone said to me, you have the best eyebrows of all Happs. And my eyebrows were wild, so I actually cut them. Now, I didn't realize I'm growing a forestry out of my nose, but occasionally a car backs out. There you go. It's good. That's awesome. Hey, Fraser.
Griselle, Walt is so natural, so is Max and Swift and Michael. They are so welcoming and coming into apps worthwhile. I really appreciate that, Griselle, but when I'm on this side of the camera, I'm totally different. I do get stage fright.
What? You're wonderful here. You've got me.
I know that. Well, you're the one who's actually got me around to actually being in front of the camera. Let's see. Love you too, Alec buddy. Max, you are a star, and we really, really appreciate you. He's also a natural. Griselle is Griselle has got the most awesome voice when she's actually broadcasting. And there's a few people where I always believe, if you go into a broadcast, the first 20 seconds, the first 30 seconds of the time, I could listen to a person for 20 seconds and I could turn around, no, that's enough. It don't matter whether they're broadcasting the most beautiful sights in the world. If their voice does not match the broadcast, I will leave. I think you've got to be engaging with people. I really do.
So if someone say like lifting weights, scratching their armpits.
Yeah, but he's a likable. I love.
He even knows
he's a likable person.
I didn't even say a name. I just.
But we all
eats on every broadcast. He didn't today.
But Fraser, when he takes people around Edinburgh, his walking broadcasts are so informative.
And his business ones are good. Really good.
They are very, very good.
Yeah, very good. I love his business ones. They're super.
Hi, Mel. There are always people who are sad, depressed, and angry. We can show them another way. I totally agree, Max.
Sweet beats. We are praying for those who are suffering right now.
Oh, here we go.
We are. We're praying for them. No, we are. We're praying for them.
No, just check the comments now.
Yeah, you check. You read your comments.
No, you look at the picture there.
Oh,
But
That is
Fraser,
I don't think there's ever been a better picture. What do you think? You and I together, that could be our meme for the front. People will
where
be
is
going,
he
it
sticking
looks
his
like you're
picture
snorting
from?
grass. That's what it looks like, actually, if you want to know the truth.
But look at the air compared to what it is today.
Yes. Well, it's got kind of another, I'm not going there.
It
It's
will be
got,
there tomorrow. My hair will be exactly the same as that picture tomorrow. My son is
no,
coming home tomorrow,
yeah.
all being well.
Do you miss your
And
son? Do you miss your son?
I do, yeah, I do. He's an awesome lad, and I'm so proud of him. He's 22 now. He's in his fourth year of university, and I can't speak highly of him. He's so focused. He so knows what he wants in his life, and
Yeah.
I can't speak highly enough of him. I mean, he's caused me to know what I was during my younger days. Like, my God, to what he's become, it's just incredible. Yeah. Yeah, so delighted for him.
You're lucky. You're very lucky because
I've been very,
sometimes,
very lucky, and we've only got I've
yeah.
only got the one light, but yeah, I'm so lucky.
Oh, you only have one child.
Only one, yeah, only one. That was enough.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
But
you got to feed them.
gotta
You
feed
know,
him.
you got to house them. It
Gotta
can be
house him.
expensive. I had a neighbor once. I got to share this with you. I had a neighbor once, and her kids were over all the time, and she had 10 children, and I was feeding them. And at that point in my life, I was doing very well, so I was okay to do that. They occasionally came over, and I don't know if it was 10 at the time, but it was a lot. And I said to her, "What's the strategy here? What are you doing?" And she goes, "It's in God's hands." And I said, "I think you need to put it in your hands now." I was like, "What?" Like, if you have over 3, let's be real. Even if you have all the resources in the world, there's only so much Walt, right? And
Yeah,
they end up raising themselves.
I know.
Or you put the burden on the oldest.
My wife's is 8. There's 8 in my wife's family. 8
Yeah.
children in my wife's family. But back in the day, that's what you see. There's 3. I did have an older brother. He passed away the Christmas before last. I've got a sister now. There's just the 2 of us left now, basically, out of our family. But we was like 3. I was the youngest. I got the pass me downs, but I was classed as the golden boy of the family. Like, I was the one that couldn't do anything. Oh, here we go. I
There you
couldn't do
go.
anything wrong.
So, it would people be interested in seeing once a week, just you and I chewing on stuff? You could bring images. I would love you to bring images of, or even videos of your walks, but preferably images that you loved. I would bring my spiritual stuff. I would force you to read them occasionally. You could do the comments. Would anybody be interested in that? Because I think you and I could be serious enough. You would be attentive enough. I think it's a good mix. I've thought about it. I've thought about all the people I know, and I was like, Walt's the best. He's the most stable.
2 seconds there. One thing that I have learned from doing social media for years is that there are so many more people who need light than I ever knew. I'm totally with you, Max. I totally agree there, my friend. Walt, where is Teddy?
Yes.
You forgot Teddy in the picture. Lot. Yeah,
where is Teddy? Really? Yes.
Come here. You needed to be shown. Come on. Come on. He actually... Oh, you ready?
Now, Walt, do you believe in prayer at all? Are you a guy that prays? Are you an atheist or like?
I'm not an atheist. I'm not a full believer. My wife. I mean, I go down a second. You showed yourself now. I'm not Catholic. I'm a CV. I'm Church of England. I'm not a big. When I was a boy, I was basically forced to go to Sunday school.
Yes.
I used to go to Sunday school and everything. But since then, the only time I would actually go to church or anything would be for weddings, funerals, and usually Christmas time as well. So when moving to Ireland, obviously there's a big Catholic. Obviously, Ireland is Catholic. My wife's Catholic. My son's actually Catholic. They'd be big. My wife would go to mass quite often, like beforehand. She's stopped since we moved into our new house out here. She doesn't go as often now. But Christmas time, I'd usually go to mass at Christmas time. Obviously, I wouldn't accept communion or do anything like this. But I'd turn around to everyone and say, "What is it? The not pleased to meet." I was saying all the total wrong words when we first started that. But no, I wouldn't be. But I'm not a person who give out about other people either. Like
I think you live this code that we here. I'm going to put it. I think that's your religion. Be mindful, be grateful, be positive, be true, be kind. You are very mindful of the people in the room. You're very mindful of the things you say and do. You are incredibly kind individual.
And I appreciate it, Michael.
No, I'm serious. You're a very kind individual.
Maxie's got to go there. Max, always great to see you, and I appreciate you dropping into Michael's broadcast there. I know Michael thinks the same way as well.
I do. I do, absolutely. We are nothing without the crowd.
Exactly. Totally agree. Totally.
Right? We are nothing without the crowd. Without the crowd, we're nothing.
Oh no.
Yeah, now I want you to remember something though, Walt. If you can do this format, and if you can do stuff that has great content, which I know you can, especially with your photography, you will have replays for the next 10 years. And when you become a soil sample, I'm sorry, but you will someday, you'll have that archive as you do on the mountains. But you can go a little deeper with less wind on this. And I'm not saying that that's one dimensional, but imagine that you could take some of the clips, your favorite clips, and then have really nice audio with it and really beautiful pictures and just have those still moments. And then it's almost like having a scrapbook, right? And then you don't have the broadcast dropping 9,000 times.
Yeah, I know. But I used to find that on Periscope. I could be
crystal clear. We are right now. Look at the beauty mode for both of us. It's unbelievable.
I'm not coming that close. Not with an hairstyle like this.
Yeah, you need to get closer. Go. Show.
Fraser, put that picture back up.
No, look, no, but show here. I've got the camera here too. I think I do. Let me find the box. I got the box. Okay. Yes. So listen, if you're new. Okay, if you're new, and a lot of it is lighting, he just needs to get a little bit better lighting there, and lighting's cheap.
I've got a lamp.
It's not enough. It's not enough. I've got, buddy. Here. I'm gonna. Let's see here. Let's see if I can show you. The one died. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an idea here. If you look here, look at. I got lighting here. I got lighting over here. I got lighting above. I got lighting everywhere.
My God, yeah.
Yeah. So you need more than one lamp.
Right, okay.
You do. So, and if you can get one of the circular ones, they're cheap now. They're so cheap. I highly recommend this. And then when you're really feeling like you're beautiful, you can look at yourself and go, "My God, you're beautiful." Who is the fairest of them all? Who has the biggest nostrils with grass growing out of them? You do. Who has the biggest eyebrows? Here's the thing. Someone was commenting about my eyebrows, and they were crazy, and they're big today. Like, look, they're big. So I was thinking to myself, why does hair where you don't want it to grow so thick, like in your nose? In your ears, and your eyebrows. We won't go other places. But why does it grow crazy? And then you can't get it to grow on the top of your head. Is this?
I'm not going to put my head down because,
No, luckily, I'm one of those guys that I still have the hairline thing. I'm okay. It's a little higher. But if I show you pictures of me when I was 16, it looks like I have a carpet on my head. It's so rich and thick. I have about 10% of that left. Thank God I started with the shag rug.
Oh my.
Oh my. Are you open to that though? Because I think we could bring a lot of joy. And the other thing, go ahead.
I've had a couple of busy weeks, and like we're doing big proposals at the moment. Like I'm sat here
Mm-hmm.
I just got away from the computer for a little bit, but Anthony Gomez.
This is a personal friend of mine.
Right.
He is an incredible artist. I will put some of the links in. He has had #1 blues albums on Billboard many years. One of the kindest people I know, and I really want him to come on Happs. So
wow,
I'm going to try to get him to come on. He's made a great living doing what he's doing, but right now, like most musicians, I think it's been tough.
Yeah.
It's been tough. So what I'm doing is anybody who has a book, anybody who's an artist, anybody who needs a little support, I will advertise for free for a while for you. Most of the broadcasts I do, First Aid, you get about 1,000 views. Walt gets, oh my God, sometimes 3, 4, 5,000 views. If we get Randy on, content goes right down, but the views go right up. So, but if you approach some of these people that have high view count, they may not be your audience. They may be, but I believe just throw it out there.
Yeah.
You never know who's going to see that, or it could be someone who's like, oh, you know what? I used to listen to Anthony Gomes. Maybe I'll buy a CD. Maybe I'll follow him, right?
Quite true, yeah.
Yeah. So, and Walt, what kind of sponsors are you looking for? Like for Teddy, doggy treats,
hiking
coats,
stuff. Randy did once upon a time. I think a couple of months ago, Randy was going to put me in touch with a hiking place out in Saudi, but I've not pushed it with him, and I'm not one of them people. I mean, if people want to sponsor me, feel free. Anything hiking.
Yeah. We'll work on that together, though. If I can talk you into this concept, and if we can do it the same day every week, at a certain time, and I don't like them to be much more than an hour. I think you're the same with that.
Yeah, I'm the same. Yeah,
I'd much rather. Yeah, because the quality goes down, and I don't mean the content so much. I find after 40 minutes, it starts doing weird things. Have you ever noticed that?
I have done, on some of mine, yeah.
Yeah. The other thing I'm promoting, I'm a shameless promoter. See this here. Hello. Are you excited? The Fafine microphone.
Fafine.
Oh, baby, he's so fine. He's so fine. He blows my mind. Hey, Fafine. Okay. D5 Fafine. Yeah. So, and that's the thing. You can get this for about $60 to $80. You don't necessarily have to buy the latest Fafine, because if you buy an older Fafine, they're all good. You might get a deal, and we're all about the deal. The art of the deal. Yes. And if you're blue and you don't know what to do, buy that one. There you go. And it sounds great. And do you have it hooked up right now?
I do, yeah. I have that one.
Okay, so put it up closer and do your interpretation of Barry White.
Hey, Michael, how we doing?
You sound more like a robot. But it sounded more like freakazoid robots and androids. They don't stop, won't stop rocking the floor, and they say, yeah, it was good.
Colin says after 15 minutes, mine drops in and out. We're talking to microphones here, Colin. We're talking to microphones, my friend.
Oh, I got that. That was kind of like a mic drop. Yeah, don't do that. So listen, we're going to do the gratitude part. Everybody in the room, if you feel like you are feeling, grateful, please read the comments if you can. Sir, if you see a few comments that you'd like to read, do so. I am grateful for the community here on Happs. I'm so happy, Walt, that you came up.
Thank you,
and
Mike.
I'm going to keep chewing on this and chewing on this. I'm hoping I can awaken you to the possibility of you doing some stuff. I don't get me wrong. I love what you do, but I think you could do other stuff. I want you to stretch. That's all. And you're really good at what you do. Like, amazing. Have you ever thought of getting a drone?
I've got 2 drones.
You got 2 drones. So yeah. I love those.
I got a drone and a Phantom, but the weather in Ireland is very, very difficult to fly, because every time I've got one which is basically got its own backpack, which is the big Phantom 4 drone. If I put that on, take my photographic stuff, my tripod. I mean, last night I was all kitted up, but I've got a mini drone as well. And I managed to get that up for 10 minutes last night. But oh my God, the amount of stuff I carry up these mountains is just crazy.
Yes. But you're not a young man. I don't want you having a stroke trying to carry all this stuff. It's like carrying a child.
Michael, if I go, that is where I want to go. I want to go at the top of the mountains. If they find me, they find me. If they don't, so be it.
Well, I have to be selfish. How will I have the show with you if you're dead? Have faith. Have faith he'll be okay. We need to do a show once a week. It's good. And I hope that we can get some product placements, which will, a little jingle in your pocket, sir. Just a smidgen of jingle. Now, we're not against a boatload of 20s coming our way. We're not against that. 100s would be better. 50s is fine. We'll even, in Canada, they call them loonies. They're dollars. We'll take a boat full of lonely loonies.
Talking of jingles, do you hear my jingle now, which I've started putting at the beginning of my broadcast?
Yes.
The hi-ho.
Oh, no way. Hi-ho, hi-ho, that kind of thing.
It's up the hills we go with Teddy and me and Happs TV. Hi-ho,
I like it.
Hi-ho.
I think you got something there. It sounds catchy.
See, you're and Happs TV.
So, how is Teddy's health? Is he okay?
Teddy's all grand. He come up to. I've been in the office the past couple of days. I was in the office yesterday, the day before. And I took him up the office with me yesterday because I didn't have to do any calls or anything like this. And we've got a massive warehouse, and our offices are all upstairs. I'm the only person there. There's nobody else allowed in the office when somebody else is in there. So he had a day in the office with me yesterday.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm going to end it with this, sir. I'm going to put this up. And this is for all the people right now who believe in prayer. When you believe in the power of prayer, you awaken new pathways to light and love in the future. Keep your mood in a deep state of endless gratitude and grace. And for all those who are suffering right now, I pray that you're okay, that you keep moving forward. And don't get too crazy about stuff. The world is full of people who live to place judgment and blame. Choose to be a person who shines light in the darkest places. And buddy, that's you. You definitely shine light.
Thanks, Michael.
All over the place. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you. I feel very blessed for the guests we had today. I'm going to end at 44444. Bye-bye.